Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Asian Cup. Finally, it's been like I'm gonna say a month that I'm really waiting for this competition, but that I'm thinking about it. It's the beginning of the summer, basically, when I started this channel. So Qatar versus Lebanon is the opening match. It's gonna be played in Lusail Stadium, the stadium where we have seen the World Cup final between Argentina and France in 2022. And here we're gonna see the opening match of this tournament. Opening match between Qatar and Lebanon that was an opening match not for the tournament but for these two national teams back in 2019. Back in 2019, in fact, Qatar faced Lebanon in their inaugural game in the 2019 Asian Cup. And talking about that, I have a new thing in this channel, that is the second board. The second board, here you see we have Qatar and Lebanon. Here we have the last three matches for Qatar, last three matches of Lebanon. Their last encounter was, as I said, back in 2019. It was their inaugural game and Qatar won 2-0, and then they went on to win the Asian Cup and become Asian champs. And so the last three results, I usually prefer to talk about official competition, but in this case I'm gonna include friendly matches because we are preparing for these are in preparation for the competition. It was a loss for Qatar against Jordan 2-1, and then two wins by of 3-0 with a 3-0 result against Cambodia and India for Qatar. And for Lebanon it was a 1-0 loss against Saudi Arabia. Before that, a 2-1 win against Jordan and a draw against Bangladesh in the World Cup qualifiers. And coming back to the main board, here we have two coaches, Radulovic and Marquez, that arrived to these two national teams in the last month basically. And I mean, it's a difficult situation when you arrive to a national team and you have already to prepare. You have just so little time to prepare for a competition. But Radulovic, he was the head coach of the Lebanese national team from 2015 until 2019. So he knows the team, he knows the players, he knows the environment and how the Lebanese national team works. That's not exactly the case for Marquez, but he knows how their football works pretty much, and I'm sure that he already knows how to work with this team. Looking at the Qatari fans, they're saying a lot that Marquez is a more defensive coach, so they're not seeing that offensive mindset that Queiroz had with the national team. But I think it's gonna be just fine. It's good. Anyways, this is gonna be an interesting match, a really interesting match. Let's talk about the projected formations, the 11 players for each national team that is gonna play from the beginning. I hope that this is an educated guess because it's very difficult. The friendly matches were behind closed doors, new head coaches for both national teams, so it's difficult. But I think Qatar is gonna play with this 11, and Lebanon is gonna play with this 11. The star for Lebanon is obviously Matuk. Matuk said in the press conference that this is probably last year for him with the national team, so he wants to deliver. Haidar is a great player, and you have to get to watch out for Malki. Robert Malki is a great player. Of course, for Qatar we have Al-Mu'tali. Al-Mu'tali was the MVP in the last Asian Cup. With him we have Afif, Al-Heidos, the captain, and Houki. These are great players, but in general this is a great national team that's getting a lot of experience. They are playing a lot of tournaments. Of course, they hosted the World Cup in 2022. They played in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. They played a lot of competitions, a lot of tournaments. Of course, they are the champs and they want to defend this title at home. It's gonna be difficult, but they want to do it and they have a good chance to do it. Lebanon, their goal right now is to get into that knockout stage and perhaps going for a good run. That would be their goal right now. But of course, it's gonna be step by step. So first of all, their match against Qatar is their main focus. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much. This is beautiful talking about Asian football, and I hope we're gonna have a great tournament. Thank you very much and see you soon.